So how do I get rich? That is one of the most frequent questions on people's minds, and it's no surprise one of the most searched queries online. Hey champs, what if I told you the reason you're not wealthy yet has nothing to do with your job, background, or luck? It's because of the habits and mindset you're trapped in. Yes, I'm talking about the things you're doing every day that are keeping you from financial success. If you want to achieve wealth, it's time to stop doing these 10 things immediately. Ready for a wake-up call? Let's dive in. Stop making excuses. First up, excuses. If you're always saying things like, I don't have time, I don't have money, or I don't know how, then you're sabotaging your own success. Excuses are nothing more than a well-crafted lie you tell yourself to avoid taking responsibility. The moment you stop making excuses is the moment you start finding solutions. Remember, you can make money or you can make excuses, but you can't do both. Now let's talk about ways to stop making excuses. Acknowledge the excuses. The first step to overcoming excuses is to recognize them. Pay attention to the moments when you catch yourself making excuses and be honest about it. Write them down if necessary. This helps in making you aware of the patterns and triggers that lead to excuse making. Ask better questions. Change your I can to how can I. For instance, instead of saying I don't have time, ask yourself, how can I make time? This mindset shift opens up your thinking to possibilities and solutions. Set clear goals. Having specific, achievable goals gives you a clear direction and purpose. When your objectives are well defined, it becomes harder to make excuses. Break your goals down into smaller, manageable tasks to make progress less daunting and more attainable. Develop a step-by-step plan to achieve your goals. Detail what needs to be done, when, and how. An action plan helps you stay organized and focused, reducing the temptation to make excuses. Learn continuously. Invest in yourself by learning new skills and gaining knowledge. Often excuses like I don't know how stem from a lack of information or expertise. By continually improving yourself, you reduce the likelihood of using ignorance as an excuse. Stop the fear of failure. Next, let's talk about fear specifically, the fear of failure. Fear of failure is a dream killer. You're so afraid of making mistakes that you don't even try. But here's the reality: failure is a part of the journey to success. Every successful person you know has failed at something, probably multiple times. Stop letting fear dictate your actions. Instead, use it as fuel to push you forward. Let's talk about combating the fear of failure. To combat the fear of failure, start by identifying the source of your fear. Often what we fear in our minds never actually happens. Reframe failure as a learning opportunity and embrace a growth mindset, seeing each setback as progress. Set small, achievable milestones to build confidence and surround yourself with supportive people who encourage risk-taking. Practice self-compassion and remember, perfection isn't the goal, progress is. By understanding and addressing your fears, you can reduce their power and continue moving forward. Stop living without a vision. Let's get a little philosophical. Do you have a vision for your life? The word vision comes from the Greek word horasis, meaning sight. Without a vision, you're just drifting through life without direction. Vision is what gives your life meaning, and purpose is the blueprint for your success. If you don't have a clear vision, how can you expect to build the life you want? To find your vision, begin by reflecting on your inherent traits and skill sets, both those you have acquired and those you can achieve. Consider what you truly want out of life and identify your passions and strengths. Then, create a detailed plan to pursue these goals. A clear vision will guide your actions and decisions, providing direction and motivation as you work towards your aspirations. Stop judging successful people. How often have you seen someone with a fancy car or a big house and thought, they must be greedy or they didn't earn that? This judgmental mindset is toxic. When you judge others, you're projecting your insecurities onto them. Additionally, the mind tends to repel things you subconsciously dishonor or hate. If you harbor negative feelings towards wealth or wealthy people, the law of attraction will work against you. Instead of resenting successful individuals, try to learn from them. What strategies did they use to achieve their success? How can you apply those lessons to your own life? Stop procrastinating. Procrastination is a thief stealing your time, opportunities, and potential. The longer you put off what needs to be done, the further you get from achieving your goals. Whether it's starting that side hustle, investing in yourself, or learning a new skill, stop delaying. The time you waste today is the progress you'll regret not making tomorrow. Start now. Stop assuming things. Do you ever catch yourself thinking it'll all work out somehow? This passive approach to life is a recipe for disappointment. Success doesn't just happen by accident, it requires deliberate action and planning. Don't leave your future to chance. Take control of your life by setting clear goals and working toward them every day. Making assumptions can limit our understanding and lead to missed opportunities. To stop making assumptions, we need to actively challenge our preconceived notions by asking questions, seeking clarification, and staying open to new information. Triggering both subconscious and conscious efforts to press beyond assumptions involves cultivating curiosity, practicing mindfulness, and continuously engaging in reflective thinking by listening to new information that challenges present perspectives. Rather than accepting the qui sera sera mentality, which implies passivity and inevitability, recognize that you have the power to shape outcomes by questioning assumptions, making informed decisions, and taking deliberate actions. Stop wasting time aimlessly. How much time do you spend scrolling through social media or binge watching TV shows? Time is your most valuable resource, and how you spend it determines your future. Stop passing time aimlessly and start accounting for every minute. Use your time wisely to invest in your growth, your skills, and your future. Investing wisely goes beyond just where you put your money. It's about investing in yourself first. Time, like a currency, is to be spent in an investment. Start by reading insightful books, watching value-oriented learning content, and listening to audiobooks that expand your knowledge. As you absorb this information, keep a journal to track how you're spending your time and what you're learning. This practice will help you refine your investment strategies and ensure that your time is aligned with your long-term financial goals. Stop hanging out with negative people. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. If you're surrounding yourself with negative, unambitious, or toxic people, their mindset will rub off on you. It's not just about avoiding negativity, but also about distancing yourself from those who don't contribute value or enhance your growth. It's time to cut ties with people who bring you down and start connecting with those who lift you up and inspire you to be better. Be intentional with your social activities by surrounding yourself with individuals who are at the level of success you aspire to reach, even if you don't know them personally. Attending their conferences, workshops, and engaging with their resources is an effective way to stay connected. Transform your hangout time into opportunities for growth and productivity. Stop doing the same unproductive things. Finally, if you keep doing the same unproductive things, you'll keep getting the same unproductive results. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Take a hard look at your daily habits and routines. If they're not bringing you closer to your goals, it's time to change them. Break the cycle of mediocrity and embrace habits that push you towards success. It's time to break free from the habits and mindsets that are holding you back. Remember, change starts with awareness and action. Now, I challenge you to take a look at your own life and see which of these habits you need to eliminate. And if you're serious about transforming your life, make sure you check out the Science of Getting Rich video audiobook by the MoneyMind Quest. It's one of a kind. A great way to stop those habits we just talked about is to start a new one. So start with our video audiobook. Be sure to like this video, subscribe, and join the MoneyMind Quest champs. Your journey to success starts now. See you on the next video.